A new Hypercharge wave has dropped with Ollie, Byron, Finx and Trunk having a Hypercharge. In today's video we will rate them from worst to best. Let's go. We're of course starting off with the worst, and that is Trunk. Yes, it's Trunk. Like you guys probably already knew, it was gonna be Trunk. Since Trunk, yes, he did got a buff, I think 2 buffs. He got the tank trait and I think it was a health or damage buff. So let's start off. The Hypercharge of Trunk is actually not that bad. There are some pretty worse, but for this rating of the new 4, he will be the worst, since there are some other Hypercharges such as Finx and Ollie and Byron that are just way more better than Trunk. And actually it kind of disappointed that Trunk is also getting a bad Hypercharge, since on the release of Trunk he was so bad as well and they had to buff him in this update, and now they are giving him a Hypercharge, and I mean the damage is quite decent but it doesn't do anything more than that. So let me show you the Hypercharge right now in the training cave, since I don't have the Hyper already. So let me show you it right here. So if we super, he's gonna do more damage because of the ants are gonna stay onto the enemy, and that means it's just kind of like an overtime effect, but it's going way quicker. But yeah, as you guys see, it's only that, there's nothing even more than that, so it's kind of like not really useful. But yeah, I expected that they've done something better, but it turns out that's not the thing right now for today. So I actually think they will buff Trunk again, since this is not kind of Hypercharge Trunk does deserve. It's also very weird to realize that new brawlers are bad, since every new brawler that came out from like a year ago was pretty broken, such as Kid, such as Larry and Laurie, Charlie, even some more. And actually it surprises me that this brawler is even bad as well, since on the Jae Young release it was even not that good as well. But overall the Hyper is not pretty good, so it's gonna be stayed up to the top 4. The third brawler is going to be Finx. So Finx is also not having a quite bad Hypercharge. It's actually pretty decent, I would say. It's like the mutation. Wait, it wasn't a mutation for like a recent event, but let's just talk about it. The Hypercharge is actually pretty solid, so let's test it right now into the training cave as well, since I didn't buy this Hypercharge too. And as you guys see, we have 2 supers right now, and it's actually pretty broken if you do it on a correct standing on a side of the map for like a hot zone. If you place it correctly, it will have an insane amount of value, I would think. And yes, this Hyper is actually pretty decent. I knew there was something coming up like this for a Finx Hyper, so they actually pretty cooked it, because I wouldn't think about something else than this. If we are talking about the meta, Finx is actually quite decent right now, since it's not kind of a broken brawler and it's not kind of a bad brawler, so that makes it actually pretty decent. And I think if we are going to rate it out to a tier, I think it's probably like a B or C tier. I won't say it's a D or an F, since it's not kind of a bad brawler, since the gadget is also very strong to or just mute someone into like they can't do anything, or let's just say it's a timeout, and the other one is just when you just escape. Holy, realizing gadgets was a little bit hard when recording this video. But overall, pretty decent Hypercharge, so let's actually move on to the next one. Number 2 is Byron. It's like a brawler everything was about to forget as well, since Spam is still like the most forgotten brawler right now. But Byron didn't gain any love in the recent time even too. But right now the event of Subway Surfers also carried it a little bit, having a new skin and now having a Hypercharge, and the Hypercharge is actually pretty decent. So it's like, let me show you as well into the training cave. The only brawler I currently have is Ollie Hypercharge, so here we go. Byron does his normal super and there comes some normal attacks out, so it's like a Mazy Hyper. But I think this is even better, since the poison effect is also staying 3 seconds like the regular attack. This makes it very easy to change supers, and I think if you're doing this on a great moment with a lot of people close to you, I think you can cycle this very easily. So that makes it even pretty broken too. Normally most people play Byron on Knockout or Bounty, probably sometimes Heist, but it just really depends on the map, since all these days you're just base rushing. But Byron is actually pretty good. Like, I don't have to say anything about it, it's just as well a decent brawler such as for Finx. And I can't lie about it, his Hypercharge was deserved, because everybody was waiting so long for it. Probably even all the Byron mains were like so excited to see this Hypercharge finally about to be released. So let's go over to the last one, and that is Ollie. One of the best hypercharges at this moment. Ollie is a really big beast with his hypercharge. The amount of rage you have with the super is extremely massive. So we have the hypercharge enabled in this match. So we are going to get the hypercharge and let me show you how it works. So we pop the hypercharge, we jump into the middle since the range of the jump is even crazy, and there we go, we got them controlled, and maybe even a second super can maybe get them both. Yes, nice, that's crazy. Nice. I hope the kid can get that one. Yes, he got him. So as you saw, all the hypercharge, the amount is insane. Wait, what did I say? It's just insane the amount of range you have with a super. And when the hypercharge is combined, it's even crazier. Ollie was already a pretty busted tank, and now he got even better. His hot zone domination will be insane, or even like Brawl Ball. So that was every hypercharge explained into this video, so make sure to like and subscribe and join the Discord servers for a Brawl Pass Plus giveaway. And I'll see you guys in the next video.